Milking Keynes.
In contrast, Rasmus Hojgaard has never lost, once in Mauritius, the other at the ISPS Under UK Championship in 2020. 2-1 with par down the second hole.
Good luck, sir.
In that playoff.
Good luck, man.
Par is all it might take. Hojgaard to play first.
Yeah, he's got the honour.
Going with the big stick, Richard. He's got the wind off the right. The wind, since Elvira teed off, has switched a little bit. It was straight across. Now it's hurting from the right a little bit. So it just adds a bit of difficulty. But much better from the right, I think, Richard, than coming from the left, pushing over your back.
Yeah, definitely.
Big, wide fairway. It's about 320 to run out in the kind of left side where those two bunkers come in.
Absolutely perfect. Over to you, Nacho Elvira.
Well, that wasn't only straight, it was long. That was just pure talent, under pressure, trying to win in front of your home fans. Sure, they're pulling for you. They make you feel confident, but it's also a little bit more pressure. Now, Elvira has not driven the ball great. We know his reaction after driving in the fairway. What a relief it was. Can he do it again?
Yes, he can. Two brilliant drives. These players under extreme pressure.
A pressure they both know.
But working.
Perhaps Rasmus Hojgaard a little bit more than Nacho and Elvira. It is 3 wins to the Dane versus 1 to the Spaniard.
You know, the great thing about golf is we make too much of being able to see the target because you're looking down at the ball, but you need to be comfortable with your line. He's not taking extra time. Body language looks good.
Come back off, not quite. 35 feet-ish away.
Still an element of doubt from up there for Elvira. Rasmus now.
163. This is a short iron. You have to take going over out of play. Can't get overly aggressive. But the green up here, unlike most of the greens coming in down the stretch that were real hard, this one is soft. There's not the brown spots. It's not, hasn't been exposed to the wind, so you can fly it right to the hole.
Oh my goodness. That's going to be an awkward lie. That's adrenaline for you.
He thought that was all over it.
Well, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just half a club too much.
Such a fine margin past that flag too.
Lovely swing. Good clearance. Absolutely ripped it, but unfortunately just went 3 or 4 yards too far. And that's going to be very awkward, but it is a clean lie. It's not dead.
On the ground.
Decent right to left on this putt here for Elvira. Obviously like to hold it, but if he could get it down and get it in, knock it in for his 4 and stand back. very good. It's an excellent putt.
Did the job there, gave it a go, but applies pressure to Rasmus Hojgaard. Did just creep on a little bit.
Yeah, I
there,
thought that
Richard.
was, well, the other camera angle looked like it was about a foot past, didn't it, if that?
Yeah, look, done and dusted.
But as you can see, the ball is sitting nicely. It would be an easy bunker shot. I mean, he can get both feet in the bunker, but he's standing closer to it than what he would like, what he's accustomed to, what he's hit tens of thousands of bunker shots even at his young age. So it's a compromised address position with a perfect lie.
Yeah, generally this wouldn't be that difficult really, even with a stance. It is awkward, but they do practice these sort of shots, but in this situation it's difficult. When you go down the shaft, you've got to keep the speed up, it's easy to leave it short.
Superb.
Nervy ones coming up, but that was a good shot from Hojgaard.
Yeah, worth another look. Just on the fringe, running it down. They've got a couple of feet left to save their pars and continue this playoff back to the 18th tee.
You wouldn't give either of them, especially this one from Hojgaard. This is an awkward length.
Yeah, in a way, after the day that Hojgaard's had, after the week that Elvira's had, it wouldn't be the most fitting end, would it? To see something roll by now for either of them. Hojgaard to make the par first. Can and does.
Yeah, well done. They're not easy in these situations.
That is a serious up and down as well in a moment like this. He's done what's been asked of him all day long today, Rasmus Hojgaard. Perhaps even more than. Now yet again he finds himself watching on. Elvira matches him. We're going back to the tee.
And now just change direction, gusting in his face just a little bit more than what it was a few moments ago.
You're on a carbon copy of the one on the first playoff hole. Perhaps a little further left. Oh, it has skipped on through. Just into the step cut. But he won't be able to prefer the lie from there with that pin at the back. That plateau, tough to land it on.
I can promise you, he would rather be in that position in the first cut than have to re-hit like Nacho does right now. Such a terrifying tee shot, elevated tee. You can see all the trouble to the right, obviously watery trouble to the left, thick trees. Just need to see the short grass.
No, I think that's making it over the hazard, or is it? Oh, it is just beautiful. I thought that was going a bit further right than that.
Yeah, it just held its line though, didn't it? It was a bit of a knuckle to carry, and he did. Elvira, he's safe there. He's got a shot.
So 174 to the hole. I don't think he wants to fly this more than 65.
sit.
Left and long.
Wow,
Jumped.
what a fly! Yeah, that's fly.
Seen a few in there. That's okay. Could have been a lot worse. It went in the long rough, but it's in the bunker. It's not so bad.
Yeah, Jamie, if you're in that bunker, it's a pretty easy bunker shot. 160 from a lie that is going to be difficult to judge the distance. On the angle, I think this wind is going to hurt a little bit. With Elvira in the back, look for this to be a little bit short, guarding against the flyer.
And that will apply some pressure from Rasmus Hojgaard. It's almost a carbon copy of what happened in the first playoff hole, except the other way around. And Rasmus Hojgaard is closer, about 10 feet or so more than what Nacho Elvira was.
So what you're shooting for is landing this about a foot or two on the green. You can get a lot of action on this. If you fluff it a little bit, it's going to hit the downslope and run out.
Liked the look of it for a second too, didn't he? Almost exactly where Rasmus Hojgaard was in the first playoff hole. This is almost bizarre now. But it's just been that kind of day.
Well, Elvira's putt went right to left and it straightened up. If anything, it went the other way at the hole. So he knows what it does, providing he was watching. I presume he was. This place will erupt if this goes in. Downhill, which is always a good thing in these situations. You've got to think about the pace, just let it wander its way down there.
Just to take it all. They had another look. So Hojgaard in for the par.
Good to see this from a different angle. It does go left to right at the end. Look around, it's coming. Oh, it's close.
Close it came. So this to stay in it now for Nacho Elvira.
Yeah, he makes it. So we go back again.
Well, after they went into the final round with a 6-shot difference, we can't separate these two in Rasmus Hojgaard and Nacho Elvira.
They both hit good tee shots. If you miss the fairway and you can swing at it here with your second, it's still a good tee shot. So they both hit good tee shots each of the first two goes. Who's going to blink first?
That's brilliant again. The same as pretty much. He's hit some beautiful drives down this hole.
Richard, he's just getting longer.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, amazing. All right, pressure's on the Spaniard. He's dealt with it really well. Last hole regulation, the first 2 playoff holes. Just squeeze it down there somehow. Make it a par 3 contest from the fairway.
Nice.
A little left. Oh, that's a huge break, that is. Mind you, it does slightly slope from left to right, isn't it? I'm going to kick left from there.
Oh, 100%. And the wind, just threw up some grass. The wind turned a little bit, blowing more into. The wind is kind of coming from about 1 o'clock at the moment, and a full club of wind. Just can't go over the green.
He's on the walk. He likes it. Unlucky that didn't jump up. I think he's expecting a little bit of release from that. Safely on the putting surface.
Well, Rasmus won't have much club in here.
No, I shouldn't think more than a wedge, even with some hurting wind. And now the wind has really kicked up, hurting from 1 o'clock, more so than what Nacho had a few moments ago. 150. Let's say 154, 155 to the back fringe. That's your number. Just don't go past that. He can fly it all the way back there. It's soft.
Sit down. Sit down.
This time he gets the number right. Advantage Hojgaard. Just like that. Elvira will have a little tear to deal with down where he is worth another look.
Full wedge. Great rhythm. Wonderful strike. He's a bit worried about it going long. No need. Pin high. With a short iron, you're going to get...
Okay, here we go. That's a little bit of a slope to start with. Flattens out at the end. But as Jamie says, quite slow this one.
Very gingerly done at that hill. Didn't quite give it the chance on the way by, but now the equation is clear for Rasmus Hojgaard. This drops, he wins it all.
Pretty flat on top where the hole's cut today. Might move a little, but I don't think we'll give the hole away. It's a good view of it there. It's just at the bottom of that slope. This might affect it early on, this.
His putt for the title. He's getting closer and closer. But yet again, the ball stays above ground.
What a good putt that was from Rasmus Hojgaard. Plenty of speed on it as well. Looked in 2 feet out.
It's another one of those lengths for Nacho Elvira. In it goes, and back we go, once more. Tell you what, you wouldn't have put a bet on it. Through 3 playoff holes that they both make par every time. Not at 18.
Oh,
Sit down.
it's a clinic.
Sit down.
It's at the bunkers. You think he might be in it. It's 333. You're okay. You're okay.
He's nearly in Elvira's divot from the previous trip. All right, left of the watery penalty area to the right. Right with the long wispy stuff on the left. Close to 50 yards between the two. There's a lady totally oblivious of what's going on, just walking across. Shame. Not speeding up, she's taking her time. Oh, there she goes. Now she's embarrassed. Okay, regroup. Not the tee you want to have to regroup on. You want to just get up there and hit it.
Hojgaard's looked like a robot. Elvira, a little more human down the 18th this week.
That's good. Bit left. Has it made the thick stuff? Just in the edge of it. It's okay off the tee. First signs of trouble. Yeah, he's in the long stuff there.
Not easy at all. You're going to have to play a hook from a nasty hanging lie and long rough.
So easy to snag this left. He knows that.
I think he just hit it off the top of the club face, but that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's safe and not much is. Down 18. It's on the short grass. Third best in the field from this range. Needs it now, Rasmus Hojgaard, from 165 yards.
And in the first cut here, just sitting down a little bit. It's not a great lie. It's certainly one that you have to guard against a flyer. You can't just get in there and just whack it, because that back bunker is right there. You should get just a little bit of grass between club face and ball. So the safe play would be to take a little air out of it, a little lower trajectory, land it on the lower level, try and chase it up. The wind just switched directions, almost straight from the right now, so no hurt in this.
He's on the putting surface, albeit on the wrong tier. And he continues to apply the pressure to Nacho Elvira with that second shot there.
Dealing with it 14, 15, 16, and 17.
He's pulled a pretty straight-faced club. Don't think this is any kind of wedge, Jay.
Yeah, I love this lie. I love this play. The upslope adds loft to this, but he's going to shoot it straight forward. Not a lot of break in this. Pretty straightforward.
Very nicely played. Stay there. A little longer than Patsy's had a couple of times, but that was nicely played.
Yeah, it wasn't a difficult shot, was it? Little wedge, bunted up there, get it running.
pressure sometimes makes it feel a little otherwise.
It's funny in these situations, I think they start to relax a bit more as it goes on, feel more comfortable. Well, he has another chance.
Well, certainly been in his court, more so than the opposite for Rasmus Hojgaard.
Yeah, he's always had the putts to win, hasn't he? Nacho's not had a go at that yet.
Yeah, except for the first, but when Nacho putted, Rasmus still had the shot from the bunker to come. So it didn't quite feel like it. He's had the one with the outcome resting on it the last couple of times round now. Just like it is now. I think the entire crowd have their fingers crossed. And yet again, it's another good try.
There's no doubt he's played the better golf in this playoff, but he can't quite get the finishing touch, can he, Rasmus Hojgaard? Every putt's had a chance.
And the next of Nacho Elvira. It'll need it. His partner in the background there in the black, watching on, as with half of Billund, where he's from. This for the par, to stay in the game. And Elvira does it yet again.
I mean, you just wonder how many times can you keep saving it. Hojgaard's just looked machine-like with this swing.
Soft.
Well, he wants that to land soft. That's a little further left. Oh, that's gone into the nasty stuff there.
Well, it's the first time the door has been even remotely opened for Elvira. But you still have to hit the shot. He got away with one the last time. Wind hurting in from the right, equal amounts, about 130. Oh, that was a much better swing. There was no saving that time.
That was a flush. Straight down the middle of that.
We don't see you
For
again.
Elvira.
You're welcome.
What a shot hit there, right over the top of the flag. He can't believe it. It's been there before.
They've both done that now. The second time round, it was Hojgaard who thought he'd hit the perfect shot this time. It's Elvira. Both of them ended up in the bunker.
Barring a bad lie in the bunker, I haven't had a look at it yet. I'm just short of the green on the right. I still think he's in the driver's seat. This is a tough lie. It's a little bit trodden down around the ball, but it's way down in the bottom of this wispy stuff. Ball slightly below Hojgaard's feet. He's going to have to come in through a lot of... It's not sticking up so high because it's trodden down, but he's going to have to chop through a lot of grass to get to the back of the ball. From 162, anything on the green will be a very good shot.
contact like? Down short left of the green. On the short grass.
When you've got an injured rib as well, that's not a pleasant shot to have to hit. Out of that thick rough, so it's pretty even Stevens again, I'd say.
Well, he's got a pretty lofty club, especially when you consider that he's got an uphill lie. But that being said, you know, these young golfers, they all go with a lot of loft. It's definitely one you got to keep the hands forward shaft lean, get it chasing. If you flat a little too far, then you're gonna land not on much on a side slope. You're gonna land a little bit of an upslope. It's gonna come up short and right. The closer he lands it to the fringe, the more consistent the bounce is gonna be forward.
Landed it on the upslope, but it ran out. There is nothing sure about the next putt to come for Rasmus Hojgaard.
No, that's putting him under pressure, that one.
And this bunker shot, you know, as easy as it gets under this much pressure, and there is so much pressure right now. Everyone in the gallery, barring close friends and families, against you. You know it. You're trying to be the spoiler here, but this is an easy bunker shot. You fluff it a little bit. If you're going to take a little bit extra sand and land it on the fringe and the downslope, it's got to come out a little low. The last time he did that, he had a little bit too much height on it and didn't run out as much as he wanted.
Played it beautifully. What a shot. What a shot. All that pressure on. 6-4. Lovely, just accelerated on the shot. Pitched it exactly where he had to pitch it. And that, who knows, might be to win in about a minute and a half.
Yeah, a little bit of a different feeling over this next putt for Rasmus Hojgaard than there has been for the majority of this playoff.
Well, you have to say he deserves a putt. He's come close on this green.
Tour average is around about 50-50 from this length.
But the thing in his favour is he's putted from all round this hole. He knows the lines, he knows the breaks. So it should be a good read for him here, Rasmus Hojgaard.
To stay in the game. Delivers. How good is Rasmus Hojgaard? Gonna have a mere formality for Nacho Elvira here. In it goes. And in a way, rightfully so. They'll go back to the tee. They are both earning it.
Absolutely perfect.
I know you guys like going first, but this is really a hard tee shot going second after your opponent has put it in the fairway, which he has 5 out of the 6 times now. Well, not in the fairway, but in good position.
Now that's heading left. Look out. Similar to the 4th playoff hole.
So you're counting over there with the fingers. Looks like it might even be up against the cable again.
Heading left. Oh, where's that? That could be OB, if that's where it's gone. That's the chipping area there and the putting green.
If that's where it's gone, it had to have hit something, but it was always going long. He's hanging there because he knows he might have to hit a provisional.
Well, we were told in our rules meeting on Wednesday that, you know, there was some out of bounds over there by the hospitality area just over the green. He's unsure. I think he figures if it's out of bounds, this is over.
Holy shit!
Hojgaard still has to play.
What?
Didn't have it on the practice area.
Come to see where I need to drop.
And we aren't told it's out of bounds in the practice area, as it typically is. So it's all over but the shouting, one would think right now. Hojgaard's in perfect position, 160, middle of the fairway.
Jay, that must have just taken an aerial shot of the flag.
It was just a massive flyer.
Right here?
You know, you never know what you're going to get out of that wispy, fescue rough, and it was one of those lies. The lie was so good that the grass didn't slow the club head down coming in the way it often does, and it just had a launch off the club face.
Another one.
It's more of the same from the sounds of it with the fourth for Elvira. This time finds the bunker and flings out of it.
He's on the back grassy face of the bunker. I mean, that's getting down in 3 would be a phenomenal effort from where he is. So this is all about a processional walk for Hojgaard. Get it on the green, and this is over. This will be a very popular win, no question about that. 160, wind has died.
He's done that, he's hit the green. He's in the driving seat and then some, Rasmus Hojgaard.
Very nicely played, but as you say, all over are the shouting now.
They're up for too tall an order, given the second shot. And that affords Rasmus Hojgaard 3 putts to win. Doubt he'll need that many. Well, this will be an ending worth sticking around for all of the crowd that have been brilliant again this week. I don't think anyone through the gates would have seen this coming at the start of today's plate.
He started 6 behind the leader today, this man. Just shows what can be done. So let's concentrate, finish the job.
Go on, Rasmus, get it close. We'll get it in so you can enjoy it. I'm asking whether it can be conceded right now.
You have to finish it off. You have to knock it in.
Watch out, guys.
as he should, because this is the putt that's going to be played all around Denmark tonight. It is a home win for Denmark at last in the Made in HimmerLand, and it belongs to Rasmus Hojgaard on the 6th playoff hole. Something he would have no doubt dreamt about as a kid when he ventured here to HimmerLand Hill to watch as a spectator. Now he's a champion.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.